This is the secret house where Mason Disick hides his baby and the baby's mother. Kourtney Kardashian became a grandmother a year ago, but the world is only finding out now. It all started when Mason suddenly disappeared from the public eye. No social media, no public appearances, nothing. Then fans noticed something strange. A girl who was once seen with Mason now has a 1-year-old baby, and people started connecting the dots. Things got even more suspicious when reports surfaced that Kourtney and Scott Disick were secretly visiting a hidden Malibu house. Neighbors say the place is rarely occupied, yet Mason has been spotted arriving late at night and leaving before sunrise. The biggest shock? Documents leaked online suggest the house is owned by a trust linked to the Kardashian family. Sources claim that Mason has been living a double life, spending time with his child in secret while his family tries to control the situation. Some believe the Kardashians are doing everything to keep this quiet, fearing the scandal could damage their reputation. But with more evidence surfacing, one thing is clear: this secret won't stay hidden forever.
Kourtney Kardashian has spoken out on the rumors about Mason Disick's rumors of having a child. Mason has found himself at the center of a wild internet rumor, and it's only gaining traction. Claims have surfaced online suggesting that the son of Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick has secretly fathered a child, a claim that has the internet completely divided. The speculation started when alleged screenshots from a private Instagram account, supposedly belonging to Mason, made the rounds on social media. The post suggested that he has a 1-year-old daughter named Piper with a former classmate. The screenshots quickly spread on a Kardashian-focused subreddit before being mysteriously deleted, fueling even more curiosity. Another post reportedly described the situation as something forced upon him, even referring to the child as a failed protection. On top of that, the account allegedly shared private text messages between Mason and his younger brother, Rain Disick, adding yet another layer of intrigue to the situation. What made the claims even more bizarre was another cryptic message from the account, seemingly taking a jab at his famous family. It said, "Wealth can't buy good parents." Given Mason's history of making controversial social media posts, some fans immediately dismissed the account as fake, but others aren't so sure. And now, Kourtney has reacted to the news that his son may have a child. Underneath an Instagram post about it, she left a comment. In her comment, she wrote, "This is so disgusting to speculate on something like this. I think the reason she finds it so disgusting is because of his age. But this rumor has already taken over social media, with fans on both sides weighing in. As of right now, Mason himself hasn't addressed the claims, assuming, of course, that the Instagram account in question was never his to begin with. For now, the internet is left to speculate. People want to know if there is any truth to these claims. Either way, the rumors don't seem to be going anywhere. A lot of people believe this is an orchestrated stunt in order to keep the Kardashian family more famous and relevant, but others believe that it isn't a stunt and the story is definitely true. For this video's comment question, do you think Mason really has a child? Before you go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for daily news updates on your favorite celebs. Thanks a lot for watching.
So they saying that Kourtney Kardashian's son, Mason, has a 1-year-old daughter named Piper. And he called the little girl, it's not funny, he called the little girl a failed protection because he was forced into fatherhood, and that the girl who got pregnant was a girl from his art class. Y'all, he posted pictures or whatever, and people was like, well, what he was doing was he was posting on his spam account. And he was answering questions on his spam account because he said he was bored. And he was like, you know, letting the world know like he got a daughter. And people was like, are you still in her life? And he was like, you know, I see it sometimes. I don't know, y'all. Mason just been telling they secrets for years. Y'all, he deactivated that account so motherfucking fast. And if y'all know, Mason does not give a fuck. He's gonna tell they business. He's gonna let the world know about shit that's going on because he just really his daddy's son. Y'all know how the fuck Kourtney be acting. So it's like Mason got a whole baby and y'all keeping that shit on the wraps. Like, okay.
When I first heard the rumor about Mason Disick having a baby, my first thought was there's like no way that that's true. But then I spent 30 seconds thinking about what's been going on at that mansion the past few months, and the fact that Kourtney and Travis don't seem to give a fuck what those kids are up to. And I realized it's completely within the realm of possibility. You have Alabama, which we know what she's been up to, according to Bad Baby, and I do believe most of that. She's constantly, every waking hour is spent getting ready to go somewhere. Where she's going, none of us will ever know. You have Landon just in a constant loop singing the fray in his bathroom. He seems to be the least problematic. He would be my favorite child if I were them. Besides Penelope, who I pray to God is like up in her room reading a book. And then you have Rain Disick. Is that Justin Bieber's baby? My eyes tell me there is a possibility, and then there's Mason, who is for some reason like hidden from the public. Like it's very much giving Rob Kardashian, and perhaps they're hiding him because he has the baby.
Mason Disick is a father. Yes, Mason Disick, Kourtney Kardashian's son. Allegedly, he has a daughter who's 1 year old named Piper. Kris Jenner is having the worst week of her life, and Kourtney is going through it with the whole Alabama bad baby beef, and now Mason Disick's secret is out. So allegedly, Mason Disick was on live because he was bored and he was answering a bunch of questions on Instagram. So here's a few, but just to get into some. Did you have a baby? Yeah, I did. Are you involved in Piper's life? Yeah, I see her sometimes. Who is Piper? A failed protection? The fact that he says she's a failed protection but then shows photos of her, and allegedly the girl that he had Piper with is from his art class. But then it's interesting, they said they didn't kick you own when you had Piper. I'm assuming they meant they didn't kick you out when you had Piper. He says Piper doesn't count. I was forced to do that, so it's not my fault she was created. That's just bad. And after the photo, someone says she honestly looks so much like you when you were a baby. He says, for real, I know the older she gets, the more she looks like me. And then this was leaked. Mason, didn't you get your girl pregnant and then leave her because you didn't want the baby? It's like crazy how fast he deleted everything, but the fact that he posted it thinking that it was okay, he has to remember his family's brand. It is this same Mason. Scott Disick is a grandpa. Kourtney Kardashian is a grandma. Do you think this is real? Because this is wild.
Do we really think that Mason Disick has a secret child named Piper because somebody saw the name Piper on like a gingerbread house in the Kardashian-Jenner house? I mean, let's talk about this. How could this be such a locked secret? Like, wouldn't somebody have blown the whistle already and said like, this is Mason's baby? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? We need to have a conversation about this. You know I'm nosy. Especially when it comes to the Kardashians. I mean, I've been watching them since they've been on TV. But do we really think that Mason Disick had his own baby at 15? It's a secret. Nobody knows about it. No one's confirmed nor denied. Like, what do you make of this? I mean, the rumor mills are spreading like wildfire. I have to get in on this. I mean, let's face the facts. Look what's going on over at the Barker house. Look what's happening with Alabama and Bad Baby. Anything goes. Who knows? Who comes in and out of these homes and what's done behind those walls, And Kourtney could give a shit about anything but like licking Travis. You know what I mean? So it is quite possible that there is a secret baby named Piper out there. What do you guys think? I think maybe, but who knows? I don't know. I honestly can't see it without being public already. And then a lot of people saying that it's Rocky. Like, come on. We saw Kourtney pregnant. It's not Rocky. That's their kid. I mean, come on. Who's making those allegations? That's like on another level of psychotic. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments.
God, I'm just trying to rest. Can I please have some time to rest and scroll mindlessly on this app without seeing stuff that I have to just talk about? What is this that I'm hearing that Mason Disick has a 1-year-old child called Piper? With whom, may I ask? With whom would he have had a 1-year-old child? The boy is 15. I'm gonna need the receipts. I'm gonna need the accuracy before I can even further talk on this. Because what do you mean he has a 1-year-old child? What? What? I'm getting off this app because I don't want none of this. I do not want any of this. Okay, I need a nap. I can't do this. If this is true, Chris is going to have all of us. Okay. So I don't want to speak on it. So I'm going to stay quiet until I figure what is going on. Because
The word on the street is that Kourtney Kardashian let anything fly at her house except red food dye, sugar, and gluten. Because Mason allegedly has a baby. Y'all know Mason, her son, allegedly has a 1-year-old child. And apparently he was talking about this on his spam account. And y'all know about Mason and his spam accounts. One thing he gonna do is spill some tea and tell some business. That is indeed Scott's son. But that wouldn't surprise me if they were keeping that like under wraps and that was like an actual thing, considering everything that happened with Kylie and them hiding her pregnancy after denying it. But a 1-year-old baby? Now Mason is 15, so I'm sure he knows all about the birds and the bees, but that's honestly crazy. I'm telling you right now, if it was Alabama, they would have went and got her an abortion. I just hope whoever Mason had the baby by, allegedly baby's name is Piper, by the way, like that little girl is getting her some much needed therapy. Because since Mason decided to put it out there, it won't be hard to find her. And let's be honest, that whole family needs therapy. Hell, Mason probably needs a specific kind of therapy, but it's not gluten-free, so Kourtney ain't gonna let him have it. But that's crazy.